Hi friends, it's Angela with Farmish. Thank you for joining me today. It was a big day of shopping, grocery hauls, while my daughter spent 4 hours at dance class. So that was my time to get my shopping done, and I had a few requests from her. I had to restock on some things. So today I'm going to show you, out of 3 trips to different stores, the Dollar Tree and BJ's and Aldi's. So I haven't been to Dollar Tree in a minute, but I've been watching some of my other YouTube channels and seeing some great options at Dollar Tree with prices being high, and so I decided I'd go check it out and look for a few things. There's a few things that are not pictured from my haul today because my daughter's birthday is coming up, and I picked up a few little things for her there, like some clear acrylic makeup organizers for her vanity that she's been wanting, and birthday cards and such. So I won't be showing those here. So let's take a look at what we've got. Okay, so everything that I purchased today was the $1.25. Of course, you know, the dollar and a quarter tree. And so first off, over here we have a new toilet brush. I've been looking for one because the one in my master bathroom is kind of looking grimy. It was left over from the previous owners. So the ones I've been seeing online and shopping around for been over $10. They're like $13, $15. And then I saw this today for $1.25. So I don't know how good it will be, but you know, a brush is a brush is a brush, right? So I figured, why not give it a try? I ran out of the toilet bowl cleaner that I usually get at Walmart, and I've been trying to use a homemade version. It's not quite cutting it with the hard water that we have. And so I decided to try these 2 different toilet bowl cleaners from Dollar Tree. Limeaway, I've used that one before. I think it works okay, pretty good. And the Lysol. So I just got these small bottles for $1.25. Give them a try. I figure I'll keep one in each bathroom. Okay. And I also picked up something I've been wanting to try, and that was bar shampoo. And so I saw this and I thought, well, for $1.25, why not give it a try? It's environmentally friendly, less plastic. This one's a shampoo and conditioner in one. So I don't know how good it is, but we'll give it a try and see. Not a big loss. And I always like to do dry beans into soups and beans and things for, dishes to go with some sort of meat and rice. So I did pick these up for obviously $1.25. Pinto beans, red kidney beans, Great Northern, and I also picked up some lentils. I've got some sausage in the freezer, so I thought I might make some sausage and lentils, and I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with these, but I always like to have them in stock, and I recently did a pantry challenge, and I cooked almost all of my beans. My friend Christine over at Frugal Fit Mom recommended these in her recent Dollar Tree haul, which was the blueberry muffin tops. And of course, my daughter then reminded me that she doesn't like blueberry muffins. So I guess this might be a treat for me, but I'm going to give them a try. She tried them and said they turned out really good. And then, of course, with my daughter's birthday coming up and some recipes I've been wanting to try, I found the Pillsbury cake mix at Dollar Tree for $1.25. I've been checking it out at Walmart. It was $1.38. I've been needing to find white cake mix, and I just hadn't been able to find it at Aldi's because I have a cookie recipe I want to try with it. So I was happy to find that. I thought it was a great deal, and then I went to Aldi's today and they had white cake mix and it was only 98 cents, but I had already bought these and it just wasn't worth the trip to take them back. Also found some icing, so I'm thinking that for my daughter's birthday party, she's just having a little sleepover. I thought I'd make some cupcakes and let the girls decorate them themselves. So these are just like little half cans. And then when I brought it home, of course, my daughter, she goes, well, red and pink, just Valentine's colors. So that's probably why they were there, but I thought this one was cool. And she kind of wants like a Paris French theme. So she actually thought that the pink and the Oreo would go cool together on the cupcakes. So we'll do that. And I thought I'd pick her up a couple of treats while I was there because sometimes she's been complaining, about not having this or that. And I'm reminding her about money and how money is tight these days between dance competition fees, homeowners insurance rate hikes, and things like that. So I wanted to pick her up a few things that she might like. So I got a couple of these These just really take me back to my childhood, these little hand pies. And the intention was one for me and one for her, and she announced that they're both for her. I also picked up these little cake cups that she likes. I know it's cheaper to make a whole box, right, of cake, but these were a little mermaid theme, and there's one missing. I did buy two, and she was very excited to see them and already made one. She's also been asking for Hot Pockets, which I've never bought before for her, but she claims she's had them before, so I thought I'd pick her up a couple just to try before I go buying a whole big box and package. And then I found these Pillsbury cheddar garlic biscuit mix. You just add milk, and that kind of reminded me of the Red Lobster biscuits, so I thought that might be nice to try. I didn't have luck the last time I tried the Red Lobster biscuit mix. I don't know if it was old or something, but it tasted kind of rancid. My daughter also has always liked these little Jamaican patties, if you've never had them, but they're usually too spicy for her, so these are mild, so I thought she might like that. So just something quick, little quick things that she can just heat and eat. And she also likes to do little homemade pizzas, and I saw these little mini crusts, Baboli pizza crusts for $1.25, so she can make 2 pizzas. I usually always have some shredded cheese in the fridge and some kind of tomato sauce. My big thing that I was so excited to see today was all this bread. Look at this bread. This is amazing. They were $1.25. So if you have priced keto, if you're doing keto, I try to watch my carbs and my sugar. You can't tell, but these keto hot dog buns are normally at like Sprouts or anywhere else I find them. They're $4 or $5 for a bag. So I was really excited to see these for $1.25. And we don't eat a lot of hot dogs, every now and then, but I can certainly throw them in the freezer. But I like them for making garlic toast to go with my pasta dishes. And then I thought this was great. I always love banana bread, but this is a little banana cinnamon swirl bread. And for $1.25, I thought that was a great deal for a little breakfast bread. And I wasn't sure my daughter would like it because I bought in some other like swirl fruit breads or whatever. And she didn't ever touch them, but she was excited to see that. And then I thought this was awesome too. This Arnold organic whole grain bread. Organic bread at $1.25 and whole grain at that. So I was really excited. I thought that would be great for some healthy toast or sandwiches. My daughter loves bagels and she loves everything seasoning. And so I thought the bagels were great at $1.25. And then I priced the Aldis brand when I went to Aldis, and they were like $2.29. So that was definitely a savings there. And English muffins, those are pretty light and healthy. And so I thought those would be great for when I do my meal prep for breakfast sandwiches. And I always throw them in the freezer. And then last but not least is the Ballpark Tailgaters hamburger buns, and they're gourmet white extra large buns. I've never seen these before, but $1.25. And again, if we don't use them for hamburgers, which we don't do a lot of, but you know, summer coming soon, spring and summer, I thought we might have them for that. I'll throw them in the freezer. But also we loved buns just for making garlic toast to go with some of our dishes. And so my grand total today at Dollar Tree for this haul was $60.15. I almost never spend that much at Dollar Tree. But like I said, I did get a few other tchotchkes that are not pictured here, like some things for my daughter's birthday, cards, a little cute headband, and what else? I got some like cake decorating stuff. So, because she's kind of getting into baking and everything with these cakes, I thought she might like that. So, just a few little fun things, maybe about 5 or 10 things there that added to that total. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed that haul. I'd love to see what you found at the Dollar Tree in your area. If you had any suggestions or tips on, you know, what I did good or what I didn't do good, on if I could have gotten something better somewhere else, I'd love to hear your feedback. Make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe and share to help me grow my channel. And I thank you so much for joining me on this haul today. Okay, so part 2 of my huge grocery shopping haul today is my BJ's haul. So let's take a look at how we did. Some things were probably not the best deal, but I think we did okay. I just joined BJ's. I got a special deal at $25, And let's take a look at what we got here. So got the BJ's Wellesley Farms brand limes, and those were $3.29 for a 2-pound bag, which made $1.64 a pound. They were some nice large fresh looking limes, so hopefully they'll last me a while. We use a lot of lemons and limes in our house, so I also got a 2-pound bag of lemons, and those were $2.79 for a 2-pound bag, which I thought was an excellent price, making them $1.39 a pound. We got the Brussels sprouts. This was not on my list. I wasn't planning to get them, but they were $3.79 for 1.5 pound bag, which I thought was also decent. These were much larger than most of the Brussels sprouts I usually see at Aldi's. I decided to go ahead and get them because I have a seasoning mix for roasted Brussels sprouts that I wanted to use up, and we've been kind of lacking in our veggie sides to our main courses lately, so I really wanted to incorporate more vegetables. Went ahead and bought this 2-pound bag of broccoli florets, and I really bought it for the intention of getting, again, more vegetables into our diet, and just to have to snack on with homemade ranch dip that I made. So I can always throw some in the air fryer and roast it, or put it into a stir fry or something like that. So we won't have any problem going through this 2-pound bag. If I do, I'll just throw some in the freezer. But that was $3.69. I thought that was a decent deal, since I think it was at Aldi's, it was $2.79 for a head, and I wouldn't get 2 pounds out of that one head. So I think the $3.69 was a decent price. I got the coleslaw. I did have a plan of making my own. I was going to buy a head of red cabbage, but I did not see it there at BJ's, and I don't think I've seen it at Aldi's. I have the carrots, I have the other cabbage, but I wanted to save that for some recipes I have for St. Patty's Day. So I wanted to get this coleslaw because I have a recipe for a Chinese chicken salad, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that in just a moment. The main reason for me going to BJ's today was for these. If you haven't tried capers, I highly encourage it. It is pickled little flower buds that packed in a brine, and I love to use these if I make a chicken piccata, or particularly I was missing them the other day for I make this, I call it shrimp scampi, but it's a lemon garlic shrimp, and so it's kind of like a shrimp piccata, and I serve it over spaghetti. It's my daughter's favorite that I make, and this just adds a nice salty little kick. But the little jars that they sell them in the grocery store tend to be very expensive, and I can use them all in one shot. So this was $6.59, which is kind of indulgent for this, but they do pack a lot of flavor in just a little bit, so it's just a little bit more than a pound. I don't think that was too bad for that little delicacy. Another reason why I went to Aldi's was for this 2-pound block of sharp cheddar cheese. I plan on shredding it so I can use it in a homemade macaroni and cheese, and that was $6.99 for that 2-pound pack, so $3.50 per pound of cheese. I think is also really good. We got the bacon. We like bacon in our house, and 16-ounce packages, 3 16-ounce packages came out to $10.49, and that was $3.49 for a 1-pound package, which I think is pretty good, because oftentimes now you got to watch the stores, they'll be selling them in 12-ounce packages. So I think that was pretty good, and I can throw that in the freezer, and I can use that for all different. The ramen noodles includes a coleslaw recipe. It's a Chinese chicken ramen salad, and I've made it before. I haven't made it in a long time, and it's delicious. I have 2 big packages of boneless, skinless chicken breast, so I plan on cooking that up and shredding it and throwing it in with the coleslaw and the ramen. I also put some almonds and green onions in there, and some mandarin oranges, and then I make this wonderful sweet vinaigrette that goes over it, and it's just delicious. And the ramen, you can either cook it and add it to it that way, or you can crush it up and add it in there for a little crunch, and it absorbs some of the moisture and liquid from the dressing and the coleslaw. So we also have some other recipes in mind. If you haven't tried the TikTok recipe for the ramen noodle soup, which has like raw egg and mayonnaise in it and some green onion, you've got to try it. It's a nice quick lunch. My daughter likes these for a quick lunch too. When mom's busy doing other things and she gets hungry, she can have it as a snack or a lunch. So altogether, our Aldi's bill came out to $78.18. I don't think that was horrible for 12 items from Aldi's in bulk. that will hopefully last us for quite a while. And so my goal was to keep it under 100. I think we did good. Let me know what you think of this haul and what I could have done better if you've seen these items somewhere else cheaper, but I think we did okay. Okay, friends, so we are going to look at part 3 of my Saturday grocery haul, and this part is from Aldis, so let's see how we did. Okay, so you can see, I'm going to go from the top of my list. We have, this is my haul, pan, and so my receipt shows this Elevation Advanced Bars, chocolate coconut. So these were a recommendation of a friend of mine, a co-worker, whose boys play baseball, and they're nice, quick, high protein, but sweet treats. And she thought that my daughter might like them. They're kind of like a Mounds bar. And so I was out shopping and was getting hungry. I did break open the box and had one, and they are pretty tasty. They're kind of small. They don't look as big as on the box. And those were $3.99 for 5 bars. So not the greatest deal, but it's nice in a pinch. So I'll probably try to keep one in my purse for emergencies because I have a tendency to get migraines when my blood sugar drops. I also did get a 2-liter of cola because we have Pearl's dad comes on the weekends and he likes cola, but I'm not willing to spend the high price of the name brand, and he's fine with that. So this was 95 cents. Next was my almond milk because I think I have less than half of a carton left and I use it every day in my coffee. And I compared it to BJ's and everything, and it still is the best deal at Aldi's at $2.39. And then this was a seasonal item next to it, the Irish cream whipped topping. I thought that would be great if we made some in my coffee or had some kind of dessert for St. Patty's Day. My daughter likes to just put whipped cream like that on her pancakes, and they only had 2 of those left. It was $2.95, so a sweet little indulgence there. I also got some cottage cheese, which I forgot to take out of the fridge, and that one was a large package of cottage cheese for $2.49. I have a plan for that to make some a salad that I make with cottage cheese. I'll have to show you. I wanted some rigatoni. We use that a lot, but they didn't have any this time, so I got the penne, and that was 98 cents for the box, so that was a pretty good deal. In addition, I got this 5-pound bag of red potatoes. Now, I already have a large bag of russet potatoes. I wasn't really planning on buying them, but because of St. Patty's Day, they are kind of in right now, and these are local Florida potatoes at $2.99. So I plan on putting this in a recipe for fried kielbasa and cabbage, sauerkraut, not cabbage. And so I thought that would be great, as well as a few other recipes for some smashed potatoes and things like that. And so that was $2.99 for that 5-pound bag, which was the best deal that I could find. I think it was cheaper at BJ's, but it was for a 10-pound bag of potatoes, and I just didn't see us going through 10 pounds of red potatoes before they would go bad. And while I want to get into canning, it's a low acid food, which means I would need a pressure canner, and I don't have one yet. Stay tuned for that. So after the potatoes, I picked up some more carrots because, again, they were on sale at $1.49 for a 2-pound bag. I'm going to be making some beef stew tomorrow, as well as I would be putting carrots in with my corned beef and cabbage. I like to put carrots in there for a little color. And I also would like to cut them up for some carrot sticks for snacks with my ranch dip. And then also shred them up, julienne them to put in some salads. So I thought that was a good deal. The wide egg noodles, I'm planning to do a recipe with I bought 2 corned beef and cabbage last week, and so I like to do bacon and cabbage and leftover corned beef with the egg noodles. It's absolutely amazing. And so I have one bag that I want, an older bag I want to use and for that, and I always like to keep one on hand in case I have an emergency and need to do like a tuna noodle casserole or something like that. So those were $1.43. I also picked up some green split peas. Funny thing, they were $1.29 for a 1 pound bag. Interesting that I bought all those dry beans at Dollar Tree for $1.25, and many of the same ones were at Aldis for about the same price or actually less. So Dollar Tree isn't always the best deal. I did get some sliced almonds, which were more expensive than I would have liked. It's a 1.5 cup bag for $3.65, but I did need them for the Chinese chicken salad I'm planning to make. And then I got another block of cream cheese. I still have one in the fridge, but I have a recipe planned for it, and I always like to have that on hand because we do use it a lot. So that was $1.59, and that still seemed to be a better deal over BJ's. The tomatoes, I was going to get some grape tomatoes, but they were actually $2.99 for a 10-ounce package. This gourmet tomato mix with all those pretty colors was $2.89 for a 12-ounce container, so it was actually less. And then strawberries were on sale this week, Florida strawberries. And so if you live in Florida, you need to be buying Florida strawberries, and this is the season for them. That usually starts in January, goes until about April. And so as we're coming to the end of the season, they're on sale for $1.99 a pound. I went ahead and bought 2 pounds. Normally they would go bad before we could use them, but I do plan on freezing them or maybe making some homemade jam with them. So I wanted to get them while they were on sale. Because I made some some ranch dip, not spinach dip, but some ranch dip, and I bought salsa, I decided to go ahead and pick up tortilla chips. They are a much better deal at Aldi's, a 13-ounce bag for $1.79. So I looked at BJ's, they were more name brand, and they were much more expensive. So this was a good deal. Large eggs were, wow, they were down to $2.33 a dozen today. So I was really happy. I had to grab another of those because I just broke open my last dozen eggs, and so we go through those quickly. I also picked up some bananas. I'm not showing, they're a little past the stage that I like. I usually like them on the greener side. Those were 50 cents a pound, so they went down from the last time, and I got 2.10 pounds, and so that came to $1.05. Blackberries were on sale, not listed on sale, but they were still the sale price from last week. They were $1.99 for a 6-ounce package. My daughter just eats them like candy, so I didn't forget any. So this time I bought 3 packs, hoping that I'll get one. She's already eaten the 2 packs, so these are mine, and she better not touch them. Anyway, so my grand total today at all these came to $44.27. So altogether, my haul today with almost $78 at BJ's and $60 at Dollar Tree, plus the $44 at Aldi's, that brought us to just slightly over $180. But we got quite a bit of stuff. That's more than I've been trying to spend. I've been trying to stay under $100 a week. But these will obviously, most of these are going to last us for more than a week, and I've got a lot of recipes planned for them. And I've been snacking on things that probably weren't the best snacks, healthiest snacks, and so I want to make sure that I stock my fridge with healthy snacks. And now my refrigerator is jam-packed, as well as my pantry. So hopefully this will, except for a few perishables like fruits and vegetables, this will hopefully last us for quite a while. So let me know what you thought of this haul. It was a pretty big haul for me, and tell me what you found in your area at these different places, what the prices are where you are, and what I could do better. And then don't forget, if you liked this video, make sure that you click the like button and subscribe, and make sure you share it to help me grow my Farmish family. And I thank you again so much for joining me. I appreciate all of you, and I hope you have a great week. I'll see you on the next one.